All right, so I've been working on this design. Well, I didn't work on the design. I didn't create the design, but I've been working on this, a towel holder, and it has been a pain in the ass. Assembly has been a pain in the ass. But right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do a round over on these edges. I am pretty horrible with this device. I need more practice with it. So here we go. We'll see how bad this is. All right, I already tested it for the depth, so we shall see. That side against the wall. So I guess I should do the bottoms. Yeah. Man, it's kind of like I almost knew what I was doing. Not really. All right, we're gonna flip this thing over. Inside on here, yep. This works table, by the way, comes in very handy. All right. Let's see if we can try not to screw this up. Man, I am bad at that. But everything can be repaired with sanding. Need a new sanding disc. This one is this one's done. So again, you know, I've got a what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hole, and I've got a thing with more holes. So this is not the right sandpaper, which is why I'm using it without the vacuum, because obviously with the vacuum it'd be pretty useless. But I don't know how I ended up with this type of sandpaper, but nonetheless, I bought a big thing of it. I'm an idiot. So yeah, here we go. That is so bad. So bad. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing right now. I remembered, of course, after I pre-stained this with the conditioner, that I needed to add a way to mount this on the wall. And I'm trying to be a little bit better than just drilling through the front of it like a caveman would, which is what I would typically do. So we're going to use these little, there's a name for them. I have no idea what they are, but keyhole thingies. The most important part of these is making sure they're in the same direction so that when you put it up, you slide it to one side and it hooks the screw in. If it's not in the same direction, then it's completely useless, and that's probably something I would do. We're going to go ahead and bust out this router, and it would be better if it was a plunge router, which I have. I just don't have it set up right now, so we're just going down a little bit, so this should be fine. I got eye protection on this time since my face is going to be near it, and I got some ear protection. Should probably have a mask, but I'll just stop breathing for a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely going to get squirrely. All right, that doesn't look, it doesn't look horrible. Shockingly, that actually looks kind of decent. It scares me. You do need to make sure, again, that they're facing the correct way. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the second mortise here. Oh, yep, hang on. Ear protection. Goggles. Fingers out of the way. All right, that one, not as crisp, I'd say. Not as pretty, but, it's all right. Man, that is not even remotely centered. Just kind of keep going. Just keep on going. Yeah, that made it so much worse. Okay. Yeah. It's totally going to work. It's totally going to work. This is going to be a nightmare for some poor bastard. Probably me. Oh man, that is, this is so good. So good. Wish you could see it. I'm not going to show you this. It's too good to show. You're just going to have to use your imagination. All right, let's try this other one. Yeah, no, that with the lump in the middle of it, A1 perfection. You can't get quality like this. Not every day. Yes, that is, again, so bad. So bad. Okay. Yeah. No, I think that's, I think that came out great. Really. That is better than one might think. All right, so this is a pretty soft wood, so we don't want to really go full bore on this thing. So we're going to crank this down a little bit. Let's not get too squirrely. Any kind of hardwood I would recommend pre-drilling, but this is pine. Just slam it in there. You're good. All right, so now that we've completely probably screwed up, I don't know, maybe you can see these. I'll try to get a better shot, but yeah, they're in there. They are the same direction. I'm going to have a hell of a time mounting this. I know it. So we're going to go ahead and stain this. First thing to do is we're going to stain the bottom portion and then flip it over. And normally I would stick it on these things, but that's not going to fit on here. So we'll figure out something. I'll probably do something stupid. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick a stain. We've already pre-treated this, by the way, if you didn't follow along earlier. With any kind of soft woods, pine, ash, stuff like that. You really need to do that before you stain or it's going to be all blotchy. We're going to go with a dark walnut. And the reason is because we asked Taylor, my fiance, what color would this be best for us? And she said she liked the darker colors. And as any wise person would do, you just say, yeah, it's a great idea. Fantastic. And then you do it. So I would always advise to never stain or do any kind of finish work where you sanded or just used a router, because you know, you're going to get stuff in your stain. And so we're going to go ahead and do exactly what I'm going to tell you not to do. We're going to go ahead and stain this thing right here. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's going to be fine. Again, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for rustic. And why not have some weird stuff in the stain? That's rustic, isn't it? All right, so wow, not a lot of words to describe how remarkable this really is. Yeah, I mean, some of the scratch marks on it, you know, looks like it's like your towel bar snuck out at night and met up with a mountain lion and just got mauled to death. I don't even know how that happened or why my towel bar is sneaking out at night, but nevertheless. All right, so I wanted to just show you guys how this came out. And overall, I think it did pretty well. I certainly learned a lot from doing this. And of course, when you make something for the first time, you know, hopefully take away some good things, negatives, positives. Definitely took away a lot of negatives because things bother me. You know, making sure the glue is completely sanded off before you stain, where that happens. These did turn out fine. I got them going in the same direction, which is great. Parts of this look like it was attacked by some kind of animal. Not really sure why it's so scratched up in places, but again, that's probably my crappy sanding. But overall, you know, this thing is supposed to look rustic, and rustic it is. But for the first time, I think I did pretty good. I didn't ruin anything, so that's a plus. So anyway, all right, on to the next project.